Hello friends! In today's video we're going to be talking about decluttering. I feel like the last few years all I've been doing is decluttering. I got a lot of stuff. How about you? Do you got a lot of stuff? If you have been following me, my siblings and I have been tackling my parents' home, their leftovers, and I'm going to be moving into their townhouse. It's a little bit smaller in some rooms, less bedrooms, and then bigger in other rooms so that I don't have furniture. But anyways, one of our first days in there cleaning out stuff, my sister-in-law made a comment about Swedish Death Cleaning. And I was like, and I'd heard about that. I'm like, yeah. And then all of a sudden I went, is this what we're doing? Swedish Death Cleaning? And we aren't. We weren't doing Swedish Death Cleaning. But it got me started on a little bit of a journey. First thing I did was I looked it up. Like, what is Swedish Death Cleaning? Swedish Death Cleaning is actually not about cleaning up after people have passed. It's actually for those of us who are still alive. Signed out of the library, the book, The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning by Margareta Magnusson. Sorry if I pronounced her name wrong. And I'm going to quote her. She says, it's all about going through all your belongings and deciding how to get rid of the things that you do not want anymore. It's about spending time with your treasures one last time. Because what's a treasure for you might be junk for someone else, and particularly those who are left behind to clean it up after you're gone. So I read the book. I then bought the book. And I watched, there's a series, Swedish Death Cleaning. I think it's called The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning, on Peacock in the States. It's on Stack TV in Canada. I watched most of it. And I thought, that's what I need to do in this place before I move. I've got about 15, 17 weeks before I move into my parents' place in early 2025. So I thought, could I get Swedish Death Cleaning done for 2025? I'm not sure. I'm going to give it a try, and I'm inviting you, if you've never tried it and are interested in doing some serious decluttering, to join me on this journey. So where do we start? Margareta suggests two things. The first one is to find a place in your house that you can sort of store and organize and sort your stuff. She recommends a basement, an attic, the front of an entryway where there's, probably a closet or something. I have a garage. I have a garage that my car is not in because I have so much stuff in it. So that's where I'm going to start. And I've actually begun. I've still got some more work to do, but that's what your first task is. Find a place to do all this. So the second one is to create categories. Now, categories can be rooms if you wanted to, or they can be things such as a category of books, of linens, clothing, photographs, letters, travel stuff, gardening. So I personally, my list, and I'll show you a picture, is a combination of things like that and then rooms, such as my bathroom. So I've separated out the linens with the towels and things, but I then just put bathroom. So I guess it's going to be everything else in the bathroom, all the little decor and then all the makeup and all that sort of stuff. But you can separate that out. So I created 15, actually no, I didn't create 15. I created 12 categories, thinking maybe I can do one a week. And that's one of the things that she recommends, that if you do this by yourself, give yourself time. This is not a weekend project. This is maybe one category a week project. Now, personally, I'm teaching, I'm cleaning out my parents' home, I got a couple other little responsibilities, and I got report cards coming up in just a short time. So I can do some of these categories in a week, I think that's going to be reasonable, but as we get closer to Christmas, I'm not so sure. For me, it'll be interesting to see how many categories I can complete before 2025. She also recommends that if you have loved ones who are interested in your things, then invite one of them to join in the decluttering. I don't know how many people love to declutter. Let me know if you love to declutter. I don't love it. I don't love it. No, I'm not. I'm going to be honest here. And then you need to have boxes, bags ready to go. You're going to end up needing 4 boxes, good sized boxes, because you're going to sort them. What you're going to keep, what you're going to sell, what you're going to donate, what you're just giving away. And there might be, later on in the book, she talks about even thinking of possible mementos and creating small boxes for grandchildren, nieces, nephews, things like that, of special trinkets that are meaningful for you. But they may not be necessarily meaningful for someone else. But we'll talk about that in a future video. For now, this video is just to help you get started. So find a spot, make your categories. In fact, let me know down below what your categories are. I'd love to hear about them. Also, in your categories nowadays, I mean, she wrote letters in her book. I think for us, it's digital files. That's a big one. And it's a big one for me, I can tell you that. And then choose the easiest to clean. She suggests starting with something that is not so personal to you. So photographs and things like that should be last. She recommends furniture, your clothing. For some people that's impersonal, so that might be a good one to start. I'm starting with the furniture, which I've already started. I've made my list, and then I'm going to move on to clothing. Where my situation might be a little bit different from yours is I am decluttering as I move. I'm moving. So I have a little bit of a leeway and yet a deadline on, I got to get some of these things done. I know there's going to be things on this list that I will not get done before January. That's why I'm dating this 2025, because my goal is to get it all done before the end of March, because I'll be sort of on spring break with teaching and everything. So I'm hoping to finish it off there. I have some family projects that I just know will not get done or cleaned up. So I'm just going to leave some of these. And that might be a situation for you too. There might be some rooms that you can totally Swedish death clean. And there might be other rooms where either there's too many personal things in there or it's just too overwhelming. Then just let's not start with those things, right? Let's do something that we can be successful right away. All right, so we are going to revisit Swedish Death Cleaning a couple times. I will probably in a week or two, I will give you an update as to where I am. And I would, again, love to hear if you are going to try this, what you're going to tackle. And let's see if we can support each other in this. Wherever you are, I hope you are having a wonderful fall. It has been beautiful outside, windy, blustery, typical fall weather, and I'm enjoying it, feeling very blessed. See you next time.